Hey y'all, Danni Moon here. Call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. This video is for the full moon in Aquarius, super blue moon in Aquarius. I have been watching videos for days about activation and about what this full moon in Aquarius is about. And I feel like in all my videos, I talk about letting go. I talk about meditation. I talk about connecting with your soul, connecting with you, loving you. I talk about dropping into the heart space. I talk about finding what makes you happy. And this is what this full moon is about. It's about releasing the old you and coming into this new planet, this new you, this new way of living, this new way of thinking. It's about vibrating higher. It's about taking risks, taking chances, and leaning on your faith. Not only your faith, though, it's about leaning on source, leaning on, and I know that is a part of your faith, whoever you call source, whatever you believe in. I'm trying to get my words together because when I watch these other videos, they're really, really good. I love them. And they're so informative. But sometimes I want these great channelers, tarotists, healers to bring it down on a, how can I explain it? Like a easier level to understand. And I want them to give practical advice for us to use. This last lady, I'm so sorry I didn't get her name. And then yesterday when I watched a mediumship video, these two ladies really broke it down to what we can do. But everything they said, I usually say in my videos. When it comes to practical measures, when it comes to career, you have to say to yourself, what do I love to do? What do I love to do that I would not charge people for, that I would do every day and I would be so happy for it? Now, if you say you don't know, that's something that you need to figure out. What do you love to do that is going to bring you happiness? That's number one. Number two is you have to tell yourself, Spirit, God, the universe, source is not asking you to quit your 9 to 5. What they're asking you to do is move in your own pace towards something that you love that you can do while you do your 9 to 5. And then maybe eventually this thing, whatever it is, would turn into a business or turn into your 9 to 5. But they just want you to move, okay? Now, excuse me. Now, some of you would say, well, I've been moving. Some of you would say, I'm moving. You know, I'm just moving slowly, which is fine. That's what my turtle Earl right here. I love showing y'all my turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. But sometimes slow and steady can end up being stale and content and familiar. So spirit wants you to get out of that comfort zone. Okay? So yes, slow and steady does win the race. But when you feel like you're a little stuck, or you're not moving at all, or you're moving too slow, see what the next step, the next easiest step that you can take to move towards this 5D planet, towards this higher vibration. What does that look like? Sitting and meditating. What does that look like? Doing research on YouTube. You know, somebody said to me a while ago, like, Karen, not everything comes in a video. You can't watch a video for everything. On one hand, I did understand that. You know, there's a lot of information in books. There's a lot of information through people. There's a lot of information in ourselves, in our cells, in our DNA, in our kundalini. You know what I mean? But you see these things that I mentioned, how would I mention them if I didn't watch a video? So that is a practical step that you can do. Taking 1 hour out of your day to open up a book and get a pen and watch these videos and take notes. If you want to learn tarot, you can hit me up. I'm going to start teaching a tarot course, but you got to hit me up so that, you know, we can register and things like that. But if you don't want to do that, do what I did. I found a video, and that video led me to explore all different type of books. I'm not going to show you right now, but this is my desk. Underneath my desk, I have a whole bunch of books like on tarot and all different type of witches and magic and spells. But the videos I was watching led me to these things. So I don't want to stick on that because I think y'all kind of understand what I'm saying. So now it's about doing it. Another thing Spirit showed me, because before I pressed record, I asked them, what do you want me to tell the people? And I asked them to give me some accuracy so that you can know I'm talking to you. Okay? They showed me a wall socket and a plug going in the wall socket. And they gave me the word activation. So I definitely took out my activation deck. So we're going to do that. They was trying to explain to me through energy that activation is a lot of them. A lot of them and their energy, and them giving us a gust of energy to move us forward, which would be the outlet. But we are the plug, or you could do vice versa. You can be the outlet and they are the plug. But they cannot do all the work for us because we are in this meat suit of a body. So we have to, and it's free will. So we have to decide that we don't want to stay in the 3D. We don't want to stay dormant, depressed, not financially free, not happy, you know. And that's another thing, y'all. They're just giving me this now, that some people put financial freedom or talk about their finances in general. That's the first thing that they'll pray on. That's the first thing that they'll do candle magic on. And Spirit is here to tell you that you're taking the wrong route. The first thing you need to do is activate the God in you, the source in you. When you activate the source in you, the power in you, that's why I always talk about sitting in the power. But usually when I'm mentioning that is like for mediumship, if you want to blend with spirit. But everybody should do that meditation, sitting in the power. Go on YouTube University and just put sitting in the power. It is one of the best meditation, blending with spirit meditations that I ever did. Now there's 1,000 sitting in the power meditations that you can do, and some of them are really boring and I can't get into them. But what do? I go and find the one that is for me. So that is their practical advice that you can do to get on board with shifting into 5D, 6D, 7D. No one talks about the other Ds. People talk about the 3D and the 5D. But we're shifting, and we're shifting very fast. They're showing me the chariot card. So when I do tarot, I'm sure we're going to get it. And they're showing me the 9 of Pentacles. on the bottom of the deck because the Nine of Pentacles is about independence, doing things on your own, moving forward, making these decisions and feeling the power within you and knowing that you're not alone and that you can do it. And that if you fall, it's not going to be a fall where you can't get up. If you fail, it's not going to be a failure that you can't get up from. Okay? So Spirit is saying, please, 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 please. When we was in the 3D, we had some time. We had some time to like find ourselves or to notice that we're going through this spiritual journey. Now, I'm not saying that we don't have time, because what we have is free will. So free will is the time, and time is linear, okay? Time is really not real. You know what I'm saying? So move at your own pace, but keep the wheel of fortune, keep the wheel turning in your favor by moving forward, by doing research, by digging in your spiritual bag. That is my thing, okay? I'm gonna make a t-shirt. It's mine. Okay? It's patterned already. Digging in your spiritual bag, whether that is prayer, whether that is the Bible, whether that is scripture, whatever that looks like to you, because Source, God, the universe will move closer to you when you start digging in your spiritual bag. Now, I'm no guru, y'all. I will fall off. I fall out of my spiritual bag all the time because I have a 14-year-old, because I have a crazy ass job, because I work crazy hours, because my financial mindset isn't together just yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay? So when you fall off or fall out your bag, please jump back in it as fast as you can. And it all starts with meditation. You can do a 5-minute guided meditation. You could do sitting in the power meditation. You could do no music. You could do just sitting with yourself, just lighting a candle, and you don't even have to do that, but that would be really great. And just sitting quietly for 5 minutes, and your intention, the intention is the key. People don't know how to meditate because they don't have an intention behind it. And this is not for everyone. I'm talking about like newbie people who are just on their spiritual path, or maybe you've been on your spiritual path, but you feel meditation doesn't work for you. If you sit down and pray to whoever you believe in, and you ask Spirit, please do blah, blah, blah for me, whatever your intentions is. My intention for this meditation was to get accurate messages for the collective, for whoever watches, whoever watches, you know what I mean? Whoever wants information to move them forward. And this is what they're bringing through. So boom, you have to do the same, okay? Even if it's not for 1,000 people, it's for you. It's guidance for you, okay? So I'm gonna leave that there, and whatever else comes through, I'm just gonna give it to you. Like what's coming through now is that, and I tell a lot of people this, we do so much for other people. And they're giving me mothers, like you do so much for your mother. You bend backwards for your mother. You do so much with your mother. You struggle. There's a struggle with a lot of you with your mothers. You have to do for yourself, because how can you be a good kid, even if you're an adult? Even if you're an adult and you're learning how to have more compassion, you're learning how to lean in more, you're learning how to be a better person. How can you do that if you don't sit with yourself first and find out or be guided? So that is your first practical, because these are practical steps that we can do every day. Okay? They just gave me the word school. So if school is something that you're thinking about, but you really don't want to get back into, why don't you make it smaller and look into a certificate you can get? You know, short, small certificates. Now, say if the certificate is 18 months, but say if that's too long, there is Udemy. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Udemy.com. It is a place for spirituality where you can get certificates for $10. Now, some people that I know, they go, oh yeah, I've been on Udemy, it's too easy for them, or it's not enough information. It's still a practical start. That is what I did in the beginning of my spiritual path, and I'm still on Udemy, and I still take classes. And yes, they are a little easier, and then you work your way to a harder course. You work your way to bigger certifications, and then before you know it, you end up back in school for some of us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, y'all, you can watch as many videos as possible, but if people don't break it down into like human terms of what we can do, you'll never learn and you'll never move. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna get started with these cards. I asked Spirit, what do they want me to start with? And of course, the Moonology deck, because of this moon, is the first thing that came to my mind, and I'm sure Spirit led me towards it. I asked Spirit, what decks am I being led towards, and they picked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks already. So and it's already 15 minutes. Alrighty, so let's just get down to it. I've been wanting to do a video, any type of video, because I'm led to do this. This is my passion. This is what I love. This is what keeps me on course. Why was I telling you that? I don't know, but oh, and all of these decks I gotta read from, so work with me, get some popcorn, and just listen. All right, so this is the Moonology deck. Thank you, Spirit. Let's ring the bell. This is another practical measure you could do. You can learn about breath work. Everything is on YouTube University, and then it will maybe lead you to a course or a book. But learn about breath work, okay? And say if you're not really interested in that, at some point you got to get interested in it. But if you're not, just learn regular breath work. Breathing out the mouth, in the nose, out the mouth, or breathing in the nose, out the nose. These are practical things that you can do for 5 minutes a day, moving up to 10 and then 20 minutes a day, where Spirit will draw closer to you, and then all of a sudden you'll start getting a lot of downloads. Okay? So Spirit, talk to me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. I know my guides are here. I just looked like this and I saw them. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. One of my guides, his name is Richard. I'm just finding this out the other day. So thank you so much, Richard, and my family, everybody being here. I ask you to please collabo with the collective. Whoever's watching, collabo with their guides so that I can get accuracy on what people should do. Like, they're giving me the name Tisha, and that's another thing, y'all. I'm sorry that I'm talking so much, but this is valid information. They want all of us. If you're a tarotist, they want all of us to put the cards down. They really want all of us to start channeling. Okay, whether you're channeling through source, God's energy, source's energy, or if you're channeling through a guide, or if you're channeling like through the Palladiums, or through Zero, or through Bashar and his team, or there's thousands of them. But then that's an intention. Spirit, this is how you do it. Spirit, I am sitting here to meditate, and I ask you to please open up my chakras so that I can channel through whoever you want to come through with love and light. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for trusting me to be a vessel. And I say at the end, this is just me, I say in Jesus' name, amen. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. You know what I mean? And someone taught me to say so mote it be 3 times because 3 is my number. You know what I mean? So however it goes for you. But that was just a breakdown, something you could write down if you don't know yet how to make an intention, how to get their attention. You know what I mean? Because that's what an intention is. You're getting your guides' attention so that they can work through you and for you. Okay, so try to start putting your cards down if you're a tarotist, and just sitting in your heart space, your happy space, your heart space, okay, which is connected to your crown chakra, so that you can get these messages and see what comes through. Spirit, talk to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those messages. Like, they keep giving me the name Tisha. So your name could be Tasha or Tisha or Latisha, something with a T. Or your name could just start with a T. You know, these messages are for you. And then once I open the door to names, it's like they flood me with names. So Spirit, I do want the names, but I want the messages more. Spirit, talk to me. What do you want the collective to know? Thank you. What do you want the collective to know? Thank you. And always give gratitude to your guides. Always say thank you. Always. We have 3 cards here. The bottom of the deck is full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. That was another message. We have to learn how to let go. But I'm not going to go into that because I talk about it in every video. Letting go. A job, a relationship, toxic energy, cigarettes, the devil energy, littering, cursing, judgment. The list goes on and on and on. But if you could just start with one thing every day. I'm going to let go of judgment today. I'm not going to judge myself. I'm not going to judge others. That is where you start, okay? It's always a starting point with one thing at a time. So letting your fears dissolve. Full moon in Cancer. So there's some Cancers watching this. And I immediately got Pisces energy. Then this card says first quarter moon in Cancer. Again, Cancer. So we got a lot of Cancers in the room. Push through any insecurities. Push through any insecurities. How do you do that? With practical measures that I just broke down for you. Next card is first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being, meaning speak it into existence. I am financially free. Thank you, God, so much. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Thank you so much for moving me from the 3D to the 5D. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Thank you so much. But when I do this, I believe it. I believe it. I know what I'm supposed to do. Now, am I doing it? It's taking me a while, but my YouTube channel is a first start. You know what I'm saying? So I would suggest you do the same, okay? In your order, in your fashion, whatever you do, but just use these practical measures, okay? First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. All right. First quarter moon in Cancer. Push through your insecurities. We read that already. And the last one is new moon in Pisces. Now, what did I mention? I was getting the deck and I said I felt the Pisces energy already. So this is how I know Spirit is here with me. Besides looking over and seeing them in my third eye, I know their energy. Because why? I asked them to move closer to me. I asked them to open my chakras for this information for you and for me. Okay, so the Pisces one says new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Pisces, we already know. We already know, okay? Y'all are super in tuned. Y'all are like holding Source's hand, like Pisces, we already know. And this is no slight to any other sign, but it just is what it is, okay? Attuned to the divine. Very, very gifted. All right. Let's do the activation cards next. Activations. Again, I have to read. So. Another message that is coming through, and I know this is for it is me. It's about me, but I know it's for y'all. I have, you know, I've been talking to y'all. I got some new glasses, so I always need my glasses to read. But I feel that's one of my insecurities of reading on camera, reading to the people. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying this is how a practical measure. I'm looking at myself. I'm not looking at 1,000 people. You know what I mean? And this is their way of saying, calm down and just get the message out. Continue to do it, and it'll get better for me. Practical measures, y'all. All right, Spirit, talk to the collective. What do you want them to know? Thank you. I feel it and see it already. The top one. See how they just talk to me? Divine Feminine 21, which is a 3. Spirit don't play. When I ask them to come in, they come in. Okay, confirmation right there. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intricate understanding of our connection to all of creation. 21, the Divine Feminine, to connect to all of creation, because we are atoms. We're just in this meat suit. We are atoms. We are source. We are the card. We are the glasses. We all are the same particle, okay? Made up of different matter, okay? But we're all atoms. We're all energy. Perception 35, which is an 8, and you know the 8-8 portal just passed. The frequency of perception supports our natural courtesy, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. I just did a reading for the Leos, and that was the opening statement Spirit gave me for the Leos, that they was like taking their own perception on things. And the message there was, having a perception, we're human. We can have a perception of something, but there is a very gray area where the perception can turn into judgment. So make sure you have discernment in your heart. When you have perception of something, or someone's telling you something, or you giving them the side eye, or you think they lying to you, number one, listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Your gut's never gonna lie to you, okay? But when you're having perception, always go back and I don't want to say dwell on it, but take a different perspective on things. Look at it from their point of view, or the situation's point of view. Always walk with source in your heart, okay? That's what I can tell you on that. And then a lot of people are having a different perception when it comes to this moving into 5D, moving from 3D. Some people don't even understand it, you know what I mean? But take your time to learn it, okay? Spirit, one more, please. What do you want the collective to know? I see it. I feel like there's one more in here. What do you want the collective to know? 27 minutes. What do you want them to know? Ooh. Okay, 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. The bottom of the deck is 20. If you are still with me and didn't cut this video off, you should know that my guides, Richard and the rest of them, and my family, my deceased loved ones, are in the room with me. First of all, I get super duper hot. The fan is on behind me. I do have a little, I wanted to little like dress up for y'all. I am hot and premenopausal, but this is how I know they do what I ask them to do. This card says, I just went on a rant about discernment and walking with source in your heart, right? Number 20, which breaks down to a 2. Discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. I love it. I'm putting it out. All right. We have 11. That's another one of my numbers, and I know it's a lot of y'all's numbers, okay? My friend's birthday is November 11th. So, Sasha, I love you. Belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Let me read that again. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents. Didn't I talk to you about what would you love to do if you didn't get paid for? Remember the opening reading in the beginning of this? Okay, so that's basically what they're talking about. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Can't say no more. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much. Empowerment 26, which is an 8. I love it. Infinity. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. I love it. Empowerment. Tantric Journey 42, which is a 6. Look up all these angel numbers and the biblical numbers if you want to. And the reason why I smiled is because one of the certificates that I'm trying to get, but it's $400, is tantric, because I'm a dancer, I'm a choreographer. But now, because of my ailment, if you watch me, you know I had 2 hip replacements and a back surgery. So now I can't teach pole dancing anymore, like I'm a gymnast. Plus I'm 48, you know what I mean? But I still want to dance. And tantric lies in our tantric dance, or tantric movement lies in our kundalini, which I mentioned earlier. Okay, so I love this. The frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we seek and hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So some of you could be dancers, you know, like me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else can I say? I love it. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now this is the deck I really wanted to get to, mediumship training deck. Spirit really wanted to let y'all know what gifts everyone has. And when they was giving me that message, there's a lot of you who have this deck. And so when the card comes out, claircognizant or something like that, or even if that card doesn't come out, they're saying a lot of us are claircognizant, clairaudient, clairsentient feeling, you know, things like that. So here's another practical thing with a video you can look up. Look up all the clairs. Okay? Spirit, thank you so much. The divine source. I love these. I love these cards. I don't use them much because if you notice, it's a lot of reading. But I'm just going to give you a snippet of it. Spirit, what do you... Oh, thank you. I cannot make this up. Psychic touch. Okay. Energy is everywhere. You radiate energy, leaving traces of your presence everywhere. Psychrometry is the practice of using items infused with someone's energy, enabling you to gain past and present information about that individual. Items like jewelry, clothing, or even a chair can have a strong presence of someone's energy, a bit like a psychic imprint. This is a wonderful and easy technique to practice when you're developing your psychic and mediumship skills. I love it. I love it. Remember, this video is about practical measures, what we can do to keep us moving on our spiritual journey, okay? And it's about this full moon coming. Spirit, talk to me. Talk to the collective. What other gifts are there? And right now they're making me see someone point to their ear. So again, that's clairaudient, okay? Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You're not going to believe what just came out, but I'm gonna leave it to you. Some of us here who's watching this, you have a cat. Cats have been really arising a lot for me because the planet has shifted and there's new souls who are reincarnating. This is just my belief into and Spirit is sending this message, so it's not just my belief, but that are ascending into cats to watch over us. Okay, so like if you see random cats in your driveway or across the street, anywhere around you, these cats are here for protection. Spirit, talk to me. Another reason why I don't use these deck is because I'm just taking the top one, Spirit, thank you. Is because they're really big. They're really, really big. Again, look. I can't. Spirit communication process. I love it. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. So the one that I said you can't believe that just came out. I just talked to you about some of the clairs, and I said Spirit was talking to me about clairvoyancy, you know what I mean? And then I said claircognizant, clairsentient, and I told you to look up the clairs. Look at this. Clairvoyance. I love it. Clairvoyance is the inner sense of seeing. It's when you receive images, pictures, symbols, words, and colors, and I'm very clairvoyant. It's not about seeing in the physical sense with your eyes. It's about using your inner eye, better known as your third eye. When a medium is using their ability of clairvoyance to work with a spirit, the person who has passed will often send visual images to the medium's mind. An experienced medium receiving similar images will be able to interpret them from their own psychic database and often know immediately what they mean. I love it. I was about to go into like story time about me and my clairvoyance, but everyone's clairvoyance is different. What I can tell you with that is when these abilities, my abilities came on very naturally. But I knew I was so interested after a while when I got into my spirituality. I was so interested that I worked on them. You have to develop them. It's like a muscle. You have to develop them, okay? Messages from Spirit. I love it. Butterfly transformation. We're all moving. We're all having this transformation journey. Some is slower than others, and that's okay. As long as you stay on the journey. Stay focused. Mediumship is not just about the evidential communication. It also provides a valuable time for healing. As a medium, you're blessed to have the opportunity to become the conduit of these beautiful and empowering messages. Our spirit loved ones who work hard to connect with us to facilitate these heart-centered communications. So being open to receive is a vital, important mindset to have. Our loved ones in spirit truly want those they've left behind to live a life filled with joy and abundance, and to remember and celebrate their existence on the other side. Your departed loved ones will constantly find ways to share their messages of love, healing, and encouragement, as well as forgiveness. I love it. I love it. The divine source again, they was like it was at the bottom of the deck. Now we want you to take it out, okay? The divine source spirit is an infinite expansive source of love that you can access anytime using the power of thought, prayer, or a breathing meditation. A practicing medium should constantly seek advice and guidance from the divine source, which is always there for healing and support throughout one's life journey. Often referred to as the white light, the divine source is a positive healing light that can energize, cleanse, and strengthen your connection with spirit. I love it. 39 minutes on the clock. Let me go. Spirit communication process. I love it. Spirit is the soul essence. It's the spark of the divine in the center of your being. It's the part of you that exists long before you incarnated into this physical form and will continue long after you leave the world. It's this very essence that mediums connect with during communication. From spirit through spirit to spirit is a common mantra that mediums use to remember the purpose and process of mediumship. I love it. Now, some of you are saying like, I do tarot. I'm not a medium. Or some of you are saying like, Karen, we're here for the messages. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on is that we all have souls and we all have these gifts and we all have chakras and we're all mediums. Now, if you want to develop it, these are practical measures that you can take. Okay, again, I'm going to say, if you sit down with intention and your intention is spirit, God, the universe, this is from spirit through spirit to spirit. I would like to connect with my spirit guides. I would like to know your name. Okay, and it may not happen tonight. It may happen randomly like it happened for me. You know what I'm saying? And that is how you take practical measures to invoke your happiness, to invoke your path. I love it. I love it. Let's do this personal power deck. Let's see what is here for you. Spirit, talk to me. What do you want? Now, these cards are hard to read sometimes, but we will see. Spirit, I only need 2 or 3. What do you want the collective to know? Thank you. I have a higher purpose. One more, please. I am a healer. I am curious. You got to be curious about what this journey is about, because that is what will pull you on it, your curiosity. Spirit, talk to me. I am open to receive. Now, I love this one. You are open. You should be open. That should be an intention. I am open to receive any communication that you have for me. I am open to receive guidance on my financial freedom and which path to take. Okay? I am divinely guided, because that's right, we are. Okay? Number 12, which is what? Say it with me, a 3. That's my number. Okay, I am a healer. 32, which is a 5, and that comes with change. Okay, I am a healer, because we are. Okay, you see that base chakra? Boom, that is where your kundalini sits. I am blessed. We all are blessed. If you're sitting here watching this video, you are definitely blessed. Okay, I have a higher purpose. What is your purpose, y'all? What would you love to do that you wouldn't get paid for? What is your purpose? What is your purpose when it comes to like your mediumship or your gifts? What do you want to do with them? Like, talk to yourself about, okay, I have these gifts. If the universe or spirit or God opens me up to all of my gifts, what would I want to do with them? You know what I'm saying? Say, for me, this meat body, I want to be a counselor at some point in my life. That means going back to school. Now, my spirit soul, I am a psychic medium. I am an intuitive reader. I am an energy healer. These are things that I know that I am. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have a knowing in your heart of what you want to do with your gifts. You have to have a knowing in your heart who you are. Okay? Let's get to this, and then we'll angel answers. And tonight the angels was a little quiet. They wanted me to know that they are here, but they wanted spirit wanted more of the these messages to come out than more of angel and angel advice. Okay, spirit, talk to me. I'm gonna do a video on angel angel messages for you soon. Spirit, talk to me. Thank you, I see it. Look for a sign, a cardinal, a dime on the floor, random change in your pocketbook, $1, anything, a eagle, a hawk, you know what I mean, owls especially, turtles. There was 2 frogs in front of my door last night, 2 baby frogs in front of my, I was so scared, but they was there. Now I need to look up the spiritual meaning. If you know what the spiritual meaning of frogs are, please leave it in the comment for me, okay? But look for a sign. And personally, what I tell people is don't look for it. It'll find you. Those butterflies you've been seeing, okay? They'll find you. Those dragonflies you've been seeing, they'll find you, okay? They'll find you. Okay? It's up to you. It's free will. I told you. It's up to you. Now, you can say, I don't want these gifts. I want to stay in the 3D life. I want to be dormant. I want to be, I want to just stay plain. You have that right. You have that choice. And that doesn't mean you're not going to be watched over. That doesn't mean you're not going to be protected. That doesn't mean you're not going to be blessed. That just means you decide to stay in your comfort zone. Everyone has a choice, okay? Even in the spirit realm. Spirit, talk to me. What else do you want the collective to know? Wow, thank you. Within the next few weeks, something's coming towards you within the next few weeks, and it's going to be abundant. When I say abundant, that doesn't mean money. It could be anything that's going to make your heart flutter. Okay? Say no to something. When your gut is telling you, like, nah, I ain't feeling this person, or I ain't feeling what they saying, just say, nah, I'm good. All right? The bottom of the deck, this situation will improve. I promise you. I know whoever's watching this, you're going through something, whether it's career, finances, health issues. The situation will improve. You will get some clarity and some understanding for it. But the practical measures with that is put the intentions in your heart and sit and ask spirit, how will this improve? Show me the way. Let me know that this will improve. Show me a sign. Okay? Now, on to the tarot, and I'm only going to get a couple, and then I'm going to jump off of here because it's already 47 minutes. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know for this full moon coming? They definitely want you to know that their emotions are going to be through the roof heightened. Arguments, conflict, and annoyances, not knowing what's going on, headaches. It's going to be crazy. And I mention this in a lot of my videos. And what do I say? And look what's on my window. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's like a green bug, but to me, that is spirit giving confirmation. That's also spirit in animal form trying to say, we are here. We are giving these messages, okay? Spirit wants you to know to go with the energies. Don't go against them. Don't fight them. Just lean into them. If it's fear, lean into the fear and say, you know what? I embrace you. I love you, but I'm going to walk through you. Okay? I'm not taking you with me. Okay? Enough is enough. You know what I mean? Say it nicely. Say it with discernment in your heart, but let it go. You know, walk through it. You could do it. Spirit, talk to me. What do you want the collective to know? Eggs, green, tomato, tomato. You know that song, y'all? I don't know the words. It's like eggs, green, tomatoes, tomatoes. To me, when spirit gives me any type of music, music, it's either you know the song and you like the song, or Spirit is trying to say through music will keep your vibrations high. So that is another practical measure you can use to do to keep your vibrations high. And when your vibrations high, the blessings come in. Okay. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a lot of things. This could be travel. You could be talking about travel. That is good. Travel right now is talking about the planet, and this is not for everyone. I'm just saying the planet is moving. That is traveling. You are traveling. You are on a spiritual journey. But a lot of you also are traveling to Aruba or Jamaica or Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Alaska. You know what I mean? And Eight of Wands is also about communication with Spirit coming in quickly because of this moon. A lot of downloads. Please write your dreams down. Dreams are such a big factor these days, y'all. You can't say, oh, I had a dream but I forgot. You could do that if you want, but these dreams are downloads. These dreams are downloads. These dreams are for you to decode. These dreams are guidance. So please write them down or try to remember them. You know what I mean? Spirit, talk to me. What do you want the collective to know? Ace of Cups. Your heart. Drop into your heart space. Or Ace of Cups could be a really good relationship that you're in or you're about to be in. You're walking into that, okay? Or maybe you're dating someone and it's going great. Ace of Cups is the universe blessing you with something that you love. So take heed with this moon, the upcoming 2 weeks, all the way to the end of September. You know, these energies are really strong. If something comes past your desk or past your mind or drops into your heart space or into your soul, something that makes you smile or love, that's what the Ace of Cups is for. Healing. They're giving me healing right now. Ace of Cups is going to be about healing through this, I don't want to say tumultuous, I don't know that word, I think y'all know what I'm saying, through this chaotic time, especially with the government. So step back from the news, y'all. Take a break, okay? I love it. 10 of Pentacles. Here's your abundance, y'all. Here's your financial freedom, okay? Money on taxes is coming that you didn't expect. Inheritance. I'm so sorry if someone passes and leaves you something. This is raises. This is promotions. 10 of Pentacles is about family coming together. It's about abundance. And remember, abundance comes in all different ways. Today I gave a homeless person a whole bunch of pennies, and I gave him a talk about he's going to be all right and God is in his life. So Spirit is bringing that to me. So I would suggest you do the same in some sort of fashion. Maybe you want to go and help the homeless or go to a food bank or donate some clothes. But Spirit is saying people, it's hard out there for a lot of people, y'all. And it's just getting harder. So if you are in a space to give your old clothes, or even to sell your clothes at a very cheap price so that you're still making a profit, it's still something that is coming from your heart, is coming from within. Spirit, talk to me. Babies, they're giving me so pregnancy, and that was in the last video, but they're showing me like the 10 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands. So there's pregnancy coming in really quickly. I don't know if you want it or not, but there is like I'm getting a sudden urge of babies. And look at that, 3 of Cups, family, friends, celebration, activity, something that's going to keep you fun, young, and light. Okay? Spirit, talk to me. And now they're giving me the word grudges, y'all. You got to let the grudges go. You don't have to do it, but you should. The Hermit card is about being led by Spirit. The Hermit card is about doing introspection, going in, asking like, what is this conflict about? Is the conflict really within me, or is the conflict trauma from the past? Is conflict with family members and I need to work it out? Do I need to walk with more compassion? And yes, this Hermit card is about introspection. Even if you're like, well, that's not me, or that's whatever. It's about introspection, doing the work on yourself, looking at it and taking accountability. And even if it's nothing, say like, I don't supposed to take it, but at least you are doing the work by looking to see if there's any accountability that you can take. Health is coming to me now too, so please stay on top of your health, okay? That's all I can really say. Stay on top of it, y'all. This world now is full of new technology, so go get those mammograms, go get your pom-poms checked, go get your thing checked. Like, go get checked, and don't go into it with fear. Go into it with faith, okay? The light always overcompasses the dark, okay? Princess of Pentacles, which is Page of Pentacles. Opportunity is coming your way, but I hope you see it. It's not going to fall in your lap. It might come across your desk. Somebody may say, oh shit, they're hiring over there. You know what I'm saying? You might see a link in LinkedIn, you know what I'm saying, in your email or something like that. Spirit is saying, take the risk, take that leap of faith. I don't even like to call it a risk, you know what I mean? And if you gamble, I don't know, I want to tell you to stop, but if you want to get a scratch off, do you know what I mean? Do you. I'm not here to promote gambling, but they just gave me the word gamble. So if you're gambling too much, you should stop, you know what I mean? Like, they have these gambling houses, you know, like, I don't want to get into it. Like, if that's the devil card, y'all. So if you're doing too much of something, whether it's drinking, gambling, smoking, cursing, whatever, check yourself. Temperance. Temperance is about creating. You need to get up there and paint. People, y'all need to paint. Then if you're not painting, you need to grow some plants. Grow your own plant. You could go right to the dollar store and get one of those little jars that has seeds, and see if you can talk to your plant and make it grow. You know, it's a fun experiment to do. You know what I mean? So try it. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about creating a strategy. After this video, you should say, yeah, let me try to make a video. Let me do a YouTube channel. Let me get on these platforms. Let look at Karen with her little outfit on. Let me throw a blazer on and see how cute I am. Because that's creating too, y'all. That's creating. You know what I mean? That's something that's going to make you feel pretty. That's something that's going to do something for you. You know what I'm saying? So create. Temperance card is also about, not the Seven of Swords, but the Temperance card is also about timing, divine timing. The Temperance card is also about healing. Okay? The Seven of Swords is about creating a strategy, a plan, a budget. You know what I mean? The Seven of Swords is about being strategic. You see that sword behind her back? Be strategic with these co-workers. Be strategic with these family. You know what I mean? Now, that's not saying don't use compassion, but be strategic, okay? Don't go into there willy-nilly. What I mean by that is when you go into a situation all willy-nilly, like, I'm ready, boom, 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 you're not going into it with discernment. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these gifts, they're giving me gifts right now. A lot of your gifts are popping up. A lot of your gifts. It's all I can tell you to do is study on them. You want to develop them. And if you don't know how, the first thing you should do is meditate. Sit in the Power is a good meditation, or a 5-minute guided meditation is great as well. But you can't do anything without the foundation of meditation and breath work. Spirit, talk to me. I'm about to go, y'all. 57 minutes. I never want this to be an hour, but didn't I talk to you about the Wheel of Fortune earlier? Boom. Spirit, don't play. You're stepping on the wheel in the right direction. Even if it feels like you're moving slowly, you're still moving, and you're moving in the right direction. I love it. It's like somebody needed confirmation of that. Somebody needed to know, like, am I doing the right thing? And you are doing the right thing, okay? Now, when you do nothing, that's just what it is. You're doing nothing. But if you're doing small steps, then you are you are on the right track. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is seeing what's right in front of you and just being grateful for life. Being grateful for this video. Being grateful for you, your heart, the love you give, your kids, your memories. And I want to say, this is going to sound crazy, but be grateful even for your grief. Some of you are grieving out there. Be grateful for that grief, because that grief will turn into something beautiful if you let it. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, which is also my wisdom card. It's also my school card. It's also my social media card. So if any of that resonated with you, if you're on social media, how can you up your level? How can you get to a different platform? How can you content create more than what you're doing? How can you level up? You know what I'm saying? If you're looking on social media at someone else's platform and you like an ex or something like that, then you know that's something you shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing any comparison, you know that's something you shouldn't compare. You know what I'm saying? Your gifts are your gifts. Your special, uniquely person that you are is who you are. Okay, I love it. And then we're gonna end this off with the Sun card. Everything's gonna turn in your favor, y'all. Even though that's the Justice card, everything's gonna turn in your favor. You may not see it now, but as you move closer, you will see it. I love you. I love you. Six of Swords. That means you're moving to calmer waters. Things are getting better. I really gotta go because now it's been an hour of me just babbling. I love it. Please take these practical measures to help you move forward. Okay, I love you. I love you. I love you. I will be dropping another video probably tomorrow, so please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I love you guys, and we're here for each other. We're a community and we have to help one another with the videos, with subscribing, with leaving emojis. Even if you hit me up at moondanny1976@gmail.com, and leave in the comments that you emailed me, I'll reach out. Okay, I love you. Danni Moon, I'm out.